The New York Liberty captured their first ever WNBA championship. Unfortunately, there's another team in the state that continues to not do their part. I'm aggravated and I'm very angry, so let's hit it and get it started.
I could trip a referee, tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Okay, first, I need to touch briefly on the Jets-Steelers Sunday Night Football matchup. I mean, what a disaster. Listen, I'm sorry. The Jets season is over until proven otherwise. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This team is a paper tiger, and they are soft. You have all of this talent on paper, and you can't even... You're 2-5 after week 7. How is that fathomable? And you have a 4-time MVP and a legend under center at quarterback. I mean, what are we doing? Now, it's better yet, we had a golden opportunity to put the Steelers away early, and we failed to do so. You cannot be up 15-6 driving with a chance to get the ball back in the second half and score again, and then you throw that interception by Rodgers was god-awful. Listen, a great play by Bishop to make that interception with one hand, but come on. When I say this team is soft as Charmin, I mean it. You can't let one turnover dictate how the rest of the game goes when you're still winning. Now here, until this team wins 3 in a row and gets back to 500, there's nothing to talk about. This team is a bad football team. That's 4 straight losses after being 2-1 with a dominant performance over the Patriots, and this is where you are. Blame Saleh, blame the team. The entire team is just bad. They don't function well as a unit. They're not mentally tough. One little touch. Just a little flick on the shoulder, a little flick on the wrist, on the chest, wherever. They don't have it in them. They don't have the dog in them. They're not there. It's not there. It's not working. I don't know where the Jets go from here. Winning cures everything. Can you guys win? You're gifting the Buffalo Bills the division title on a silver platter, just giving it right to Josh Allen, who's currently the MVP frontrunner. Just literally, hey, here you go. Somebody should tell Garrett Wilson that the season was basically on the line last night. How about not dropping an easy catch for a pick 6? Oh, I'm sorry. Pick 6, not a pick 6. Down at the 1, they still scored the next play. What does it matter? I have no hope for this team. This team has broken me, and this team will continue to just tear me apart every single year. Now look, for the Jets and the Patriots, it's like I told you, there's really nothing to talk about. 2 terrible teams. I guess get pressure after Drake May. That's about it. Final score prediction, I'll go 12-10 Jets, but I'm done getting my hopes up. This team is a bad football team. Do something. Do something to get me exciting. Now, you got to prove it, and you got to earn it. And until this team wins another game, I'm not wearing a Jets jersey on here, ever. It's not happening. Now, let's talk about an equally bad team from New York, the Giants. Okay, look. Like I told you, Daniel Jones is terrible. We knew this already. Russell Wilson's still that guy. We saw it against the Jets. Brian Daboll, Mike Tomlin, a coaching mismatch. We know that one as well. It's much like I said against the Eagles. Do not fall behind early. Malik Neighbors needs the ball. But much like the Jets, I have zero hope for the Giants as long as Jones plays under center for this team, and I just have no hope for them in general. They are in purgatory. And when I say purgatory, I mean purgatory. They are jailed in irrelevancy until they get a new guy under center. Final score prediction, I'll go 31-9 Steelers. Gee, I guess playing New York teams really gets you back on track, doesn't it? Now, look, we talked about the Liberty getting their first title briefly, and congratulations to them. Breanna Stewart, just amazing. Sabrina Ionescu, perfect. Just a great comeback win, 12 points behind. Now, listen, the Yankees and the Mets endings to their ALCS and NLCS, matchups respectively. The Yankees reached the World Series for the first time since 2009, and they will play the Dodgers in the championship after beating the Guardians in the ALCS in 5 games. And I'm not going to lie, I think Giancarlo Stanton, a little more respect on his name, playoff Giancarlo Stanton is real, and he very much exists. Now, for the Mets, listen, fantastic season for them. Mendoza simply wasn't a good coach in this postseason, and the way I see it, the Mets have a very bright future with the money, the players, the team. They were the best team in baseball when the summer started, maybe arguably earlier. So they fell to the Dodgers in 6th. Obviously, that is 4-2 for those who got a little ahead of themselves. And listen, the Dodgers will play the Yankees in the World Series. And on that note, that's going to do it for this episode. Tune into other shows here on Wayne Hills TV. We do a lot of cooking here, and you won't want to miss it. With that being said, have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll talk ball soon. And as always, same old Jets.